As we look toward the future of technology and career development, one of the most pressing questions for aspiring IT professionals is how to future-proof their skills. The tech landscape is evolving at an unprecedented pace, and with emerging trends in cloud computing, artificial intelligence, and cybersecurity, understanding foundational operating systems is more critical than ever. Among these foundational skills, proficiency in Unix and Linux stands out as a cornerstone for many high-demand technical careers. But with so many operating systems, distributions, and tools available, deciding where to invest time and energy can be daunting. In this video, we will explore the nuances of Unix and Linux, examine their relevance for careers in 2030, and provide actionable insights to help you strategically position yourself in the tech job market for long-term success. Unix, developed in the late 1960s and 1970s, has been a trailblazer in computing history. Its architecture, design, principles, and philosophy have profoundly influenced almost every modern operating system, including Linux, Mac OS, and various proprietary enterprise systems. Unix is synonymous with stability, scalability, and robustness, which is why it remains prevalent in large-scale enterprise environments, mainframes, and mission-critical applications. The design philosophy of Unix emphasizes simplicity, modularity, and the principle of doing one thing well, which has not only stood the test of time but continues to shape software development best practices even today. Unix environments are often preferred in industries such as finance, telecommunications, aerospace, and scientific computing because of their reliability under high-demand workloads. Understanding Unix is more than learning a system. It is about grasping the foundational concepts that have shaped the computing world for over half a century. Linux, on the other hand, emerged in the early 1990s as an open-source operating system inspired by Unix. Unlike Unix, which is typically proprietary and requires licensing in enterprise contexts, Linux is freely available, community-driven, and highly adaptable. Over the decades, Linux has grown to dominate server environments, cloud infrastructures, embedded systems, and even personal computing niches. Its flexibility, combined with strong community support and a vast ecosystem of distributions like Ubuntu, Red Hat, CentOS, Debian, and Arch, has made Linux a go-to choice for startups, cloud providers, and developers worldwide. From powering web servers to running complex AI workloads, Linux has proven its versatility and resilience. Its open-source nature allows professionals to dive deep into the system's internals, customize environments for specific needs, and even contribute to the broader development community. So, how do Unix and Linux compare when considering career relevance for 2030? It's important to note that the distinction between Unix and Linux is not just technical, but also strategic. Unix skills are highly valued in traditional enterprise environments, particularly in sectors where mission-critical stability, compliance, and long-term support are paramount. Companies that rely on large-scale enterprise servers, proprietary applications, and long-standing IT infrastructures often require professionals who are proficient in Unix administration, scripting, and troubleshooting. These skills are less common among newer generations of IT professionals, which means that expertise in Unix can provide a competitive advantage in specialized niches where experience with legacy systems is indispensable. For instance, industries like banking, insurance, and aerospace often maintain Unix-based systems due to their proven reliability, and professionals who can navigate these environments are likely to remain in high demand. Linux, however, represents the forward-looking skill set that aligns with modern technology trends. With the rise of cloud computing platforms such as AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud, Linux has become the dominant operating system powering virtual machines, containers, and microservices. Knowledge of Linux is no longer just about server administration. It now encompasses cloud orchestration, automation with tools like Ansible and Terraform, containerization with Docker and Kubernetes, and even cybersecurity practices such as intrusion detection and vulnerability management. For careers in DevOps, site reliability engineering, cloud architecture, AI/ML deployment, and cybersecurity, Linux proficiency is not optional, it's foundational. The open-source ecosystem surrounding Linux ensures that professionals who master it have access to cutting-edge technologies, community-driven innovations, and real-world projects that keep their skills relevant well into the future. Beyond technical skills, career proofing also involves understanding the cultural and economic shifts driving IT adoption. By 2030, we expect cloud-native architectures, edge computing, AI-driven operations, and automation to dominate enterprise IT landscapes. Unix, while still relevant in specialized contexts, may see a gradual reduction in new deployments, as Linux and cloud-native solutions offer greater flexibility, cost efficiency, and integration with modern development pipelines. This doesn't diminish the value of Unix expertise. Rather, it emphasizes the strategic advantage of complementing Unix skills with Linux fluency, thereby positioning oneself as a versatile professional capable of bridging legacy systems and modern infrastructures. Professionals who can navigate both worlds, maintaining critical Unix-based systems while leveraging Linux for cloud AI and DevOps initiatives, will likely occupy high-value roles that are insulated from automation and outsourcing trends. Let's consider some specific career trajectories. For system administrators, Unix expertise historically focused on managing multi-user environments, shell scripting, and process optimization. A Unix system administrator in 2030 might still be responsible for maintaining mainframes, database servers, and mission-critical applications. However, those same professionals who extend their skill set to Linux will find opportunities in hybrid cloud environments, container orchestration, and automated deployment pipelines. The demand for multi-skilled administrators who can integrate legacy Unix systems with Linux-based cloud solutions is expected to grow, making this dual competency a career multiplier. For software developers, the scenario is slightly different. While Unix knowledge provides a strong foundation in operating system principles, process management, and shell scripting, Linux is often more relevant in practical terms. Developers working on web applications, microservices, AI models, and embedded systems will likely interact with Linux servers, cloud containers, and DevOps pipelines daily. Familiarity with Linux-based development tools, package managers, and CI/CD workflows will be crucial for career advancement. Unix experience, however, adds a layer of credibility and deep understanding of system internals that can set a developer apart in interviews, senior roles, and architect positions. In cybersecurity, both Unix and Linux play pivotal roles. Unix-based systems often power core network appliances, financial servers, and legacy infrastructures that require secure operation and auditing. Linux dominates the security landscape in terms of penetration testing, security monitoring, malware analysis, and cloud defense. Professionals who understand both environments will be able to anticipate vulnerabilities, implement robust security policies, and navigate diverse threat landscapes. For ethical hackers, security analysts, and incident responders, proficiency in Unix and Linux is not just advantageous, it's essential. Another dimension to consider is certification and industry recognition. Unix certifications, such as those provided by the open group like the Unix System Administrator certifications, validate mastery of traditional enterprise systems and command over legacy environments. Linux certifications, such as CompTIA Linux Plus, Red Hat Certified System Administrator, RHCSA, and Linux Foundation certifications are widely recognized in cloud, DevOps, and enterprise IT sectors. Professionals who strategically pursue certifications across both Unix and Linux can signal versatility, credibility, and readiness for diverse technical challenges. The combination of certifications and practical experience in both operating systems can create a robust professional portfolio, highly attractive to employers in 2030 and beyond. The open-source philosophy of Linux also provides a unique advantage for future-proofing skills. Participation in community projects, contributions to repositories, and engagement with open-source tools not only enhance technical knowledge, but also expand professional networks. By 2030, the ability to collaborate in distributed open-source environments will likely be as critical as technical expertise itself. Unix environments, while less community-driven due to proprietary constraints, offer unparalleled exposure to stability, compliance, and enterprise-grade problem-solving. Professionals who can translate Unix best practices into modern Linux environments will be positioned as bridges between stability and innovation, a combination that is incredibly valuable to organizations navigating digital transformation. When it comes to trends, one cannot ignore the rise of AI and automation. as routine administrative tasks become increasingly automated through AI-driven scripts, orchestration tools, and machine learning models. The demand for high-level strategic skills will grow. Understanding Unix provides the analytical and architectural mindset necessary to design robust systems, while Linux provides the hands-on, practical environment for implementing automation, scaling services, and deploying AI models. The convergence of Unix principles and Linux practice will create professionals capable of overseeing complex automated infrastructures while ensuring stability and compliance skills that will be highly sought after in 2030. The debate between Unix and Linux for career relevance is therefore less about choosing one over the other and more about creating a complementary skill set. Unix teaches timeless principles of computing, including process management, system architecture, modularity, and efficient scripting. Linux provides a platform to apply these principles in modern contexts, including cloud computing, DevOps, containerization, cybersecurity, and AI deployment. Professionals who embrace both will be uniquely positioned to adapt to technological shifts, navigate hybrid infrastructures, and lead in strategic IT roles. It is also worth noting that geography and industry trends influence skill demand. Certain regions, particularly North America, Western Europe, and parts of Asia, have seen widespread adoption of Linux for cloud infrastructure, while financial institutions, government agencies, and specialized research organizations continue to rely on Unix systems. Understanding the specific demand patterns in your target industry or location can guide career decisions, ensuring that your investment in learning Unix, Linux, or both aligns with real-world opportunities. From a practical standpoint, future-proofing your skills requires a structured approach. First, establish a strong foundation in Unix concepts, including shell scripting, process management, file system hierarchy, and system administration. Explore how Unix principles influence modern operating systems and understand why these concepts remain relevant. Next, transition to Linux by gaining proficiency in popular distributions, package management, cloud deployment, container orchestration, and automation tools. Engage in hands-on projects, contribute to open-source initiatives, and seek real-world experience through internships, labs, or cloud-based simulations. Certifications can validate your skills, but practical application will differentiate you in the job market. In addition to technical mastery, soft skills such as problem-solving, analytical thinking, and adaptability are crucial. The tech landscape in 2030 will demand professionals who can learn continuously, bridge legacy and modern systems, and communicate complex solutions effectively. Unix and Linux expertise combined with these soft skills will create a well-rounded professional profile capable of thriving in dynamic, evolving environments. In conclusion, as we look toward 2030, the most effective strategy for future-proofing your skills is not choosing between Unix and Linux, but leveraging the strengths of both. Unix provides a foundation of timeless principles, stability, and enterprise-grade problem-solving, while Linux offers modern applicability, flexibility, and integration with emerging technologies. Professionals who invest in both, coupled with practical experience, certifications, and continuous learning, will position themselves as indispensable assets in the workforce of the future. By understanding the philosophical underpinnings of Unix and the practical versatility of Linux, you create a resilient skill set capable of navigating the evolving demands of IT careers. Whether your path leads to system administration, cloud engineering, cybersecurity, or software development, mastering Unix and Linux will equip you with the tools, mindset, and credibility to thrive in a rapidly changing technological landscape. Future-proofing your skills is not just about keeping up. It's about strategically aligning your knowledge, experience, and adaptability to remain relevant, competitive, and in demand for years to come. The decision to invest in Unix and Linux is an investment in your professional longevity. By embracing the lessons of the past and applying them to the innovations of the future, you position yourself to lead, adapt, and excel in the IT careers of 2030. Remember, technology evolves, but foundational skills endure. Unix teaches us resilience and stability, Linux teaches us flexibility and innovation, and together, they form a blueprint for sustained success in the world of technology. Whether navigating complex enterprise systems, deploying AI-driven solutions, managing cloud infrastructures, or securing critical digital assets, Professionals equipped with Unix and Linux expertise will be at the forefront of the digital revolution, shaping the future of technology and their careers alike.